Resurrection Cup is a big name OC tournament series that a lot of popular players have participated in the past. This includes many popular players like Zurinator, Malishevsky, and much more. However, recently there was some drama that might actually cause the end of this entire tournament series, and this all started with the fact that two pretty popular mappers by the name of Alia and Yumiri have actually deleted their custom maps for Resurrection Cup, where Alia, for example, stated something along the lines of, "I had to delete most of my Resurrection Cup customs from the site due to recent events. Whoever have maps left, please do not re-upload, share them anywhere publicly. Thank you for understanding." Same with Yumiro here. As I don't want to be affiliated with the Resurrection Cup anymore, I also decided to remove all my customs from the website. If you have any of these maps, please don't share or re-upload them. Please, thank you for your understanding. So after this it was later shared, people were all instantly going on Reddit and stating, so what is exactly going on here? Because they were confused. There was no specific details regarding what's the matter, and people were just trolling the posters, stating that this is just vague posting as usual, because some people love to do that for some reason. But other than the troll posts here, there was loads, and I mean loads, of backlash towards Alia and Yumiri because of this deletion of maps, basically heavily criticizing them for deleting these maps, because some of the deleted maps apparently contained custom songs that were specifically made for Resurrection Cup, and all of their hard work was basically just gone without any explanation as to why that was happening, or without any communication between the artists as well. Remick here, for example, stated that they have spent 2 years managing the music production for Resurrection Cup, and it is unfortunate to see that all of their effort was treated as a disposable like this from the mappers. Musty, who is a pretty popular OG French also World Cup player, has stated that it is very disrespectful to be deleting some of these custom maps because, again, they contain custom songs. One of the composers of these songs from one of the maps that were deleted have stated that they actually didn't know anything about this entire situation, but if one of the custom maps that contained his custom song for this tournament got randomly deleted without any explanation as to why, then this person would be sad about it. Yogspace stated, "Another one of these with no explanation. Now donate money to Resurrection Cup staff out of spite. This is not giving the effect you wanted to. This is just an annoyance, and it unironically lessens the impact when the info does come out." So after the huge backlash that both of the mappers got from deleting their customs for Resurrection Cup, one of the mappers by the name of Yumiri actually made a response as to what happened behind the scenes that led to the deletion of these custom maps and removing their affiliation from Resurrection Cup. They stated this: "As people want explanations, I will provide only my side of events here, as I'm not the only one that is involved. In recent days, Frill really started to make himself enemies. I got included as one for reasons I'm still not even sure to understand, not gonna lie, so our friendship really started to fall apart to the point he started to hate me. Started making some very disrespectful comments about myself, making my work that much harder in the MQA team, and complained on everything I'll do, yet even after that I continued pooling with others, checking maps when I could and stuff. Yet one day I was kicked from the server, no reason given, not even one message. I was just out. Very little afterwards I learned he had been spreading false rumors about me, told that I harassed female staff members of the tournament and stuff like that. I am obviously saying all of these accusations are false and even disproven by some of the staff. I'm sorry this all went like this, and I haven't given a proper explanation about the actual story. I wish all of it could have stayed quiet, yet here we are. Obviously these are just words, so feel free to trust me or not, but my reason for mass delete is also to send a message saying there is an issue that needs to be checked, where just changing tags wouldn't have meant much. Thank you for reading. Sorry about all of this drama. I felt like I needed to show how I really got treated like a complete trash. I know it sucks for artists and stuff, but after that, please understand I don't want any affiliation with the tournament after that." Dada, who is part of the NAT, has actually made a response to this by stating, "I have to ask you to re-upload at least the original songs. You can remove banner graphics or any mention of Resurrection Cup if you don't want to be associated with anything the host does anymore, but please restore the originals, as that's the work of many who have nothing to do with this." So after this response was finally posted and we somewhat know as to what happened behind the scenes, Yumiri and Ailey Chilia actually decided to restore all of the originals, but they will be without any source or tags. And of course, something like this doesn't end without any consequences, and of course Chilia Pair posted announcing this. After a thorough investigation of the recent events regarding Resurrection Cup 2026, we have come to the following consensus. Real, the main host, will receive an indefinite hosting ban and will be barred from any form of future official support effective immediately. All involved mappers are encouraged to re-upload or restore any deleted beatmaps that contained original content from designers or musicians. This can be done without tournament identifying tags if they prefer. Users are advised to use caution when working with these mappers in the future due to their actions. In the future, we ask that all mappers respect the work for those involved in the production of the tournament originals and no longer take matters into their own hands when making decisions that affect the greater community. All community staff are encouraged to exercise caution when determining whether to work with this tournament series in the future, as its organization is to be considered malicious and untrustworthy at this time. As for community reactions regarding this, well, people are still confused as to why this even happened, and the explanation that the mapper previously gave, by the name of Yumeri, was also somewhat vague and not concrete as to what exactly happened, except for one certain situation. People are just also pissed off about this entire thing, like for example this person here that stated, "He was mean, so I nuked all my sets, incredible work, no notes." So in conclusion, it's a bit of a tragic situation that this drama led to pretty much somewhat the hiatus or the end of Resurrection Cup. We don't know if whether or not this series will continue in the near future. Do let me know your opinions down below as to what you think. If you're new to the channel and you want to stay updated with the latest news in the user community, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.